There is a popular saying that goes, life is what happens to you when you are busy making other plans. In our world today, it's very easy to be caught up with the noise and constantly measure our lives against societal standards. Do we really know ourselves and the real reasons behind our every actions? Have we truly discovered our true identity, truest desires, assignments, or are we just constantly running against time? It's important to sometimes pause and reflect on the true meaning of our life, to embrace solitude even amidst chaos. Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Joyce Busola, and on this channel I share content about my life, my experiences as a medical doctor and a Christian creative living in Moscow, Russia. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click on that bell icon on the side, somewhere on the left or on the right. It will help you get notified every time there's a new video on my channel, which is going to be every Friday. And to my community, the ones that have stuck with me all this while, thank you so much for sticking with me. I'm so excited to be back to creating content on YouTube. This has been a very long journey. I have wanted to be back to YouTube for a while now. Actually, it's been like 5 months in the making. I've been filming content. For some reasons it wasn't just working out. Either the file is crashing, or my software is crashing, or my laptop is not working. It's just been a whole lot that's been going on, but I'm so glad that I finally made it to YouTube, and also that I actually got to just reflect and to recount on my journey. 4 years ago, I started creating content, and just to remind myself as to why I actually started creating content. I'm glad that I took the time to really find meaning, for what I was doing on here, and I'm so glad that I'm back. I'm better. I'm pumped up. Okay, so before we go into today's video, I want to give a shout out to My Marrha Jewels for sponsoring today's video. My Marrha Jewels is a jewelry brand that specializes in using natural flowers to create accessories. So talk about neck pieces, talk about rings, talk about bracelets, talk about earrings. They would actually pick those flowers according to your taste. They have a variety in their current collection, and they were kind enough to send me this one that I'm putting on in today's video. That's their autumn leaf collection. It's something that speaks so much to me, and to actually know that they actually had me in mind when they were creating this particular piece got me like so wild, and I'm so excited to share My Marrha Jewels with you. If you like to purchase an item and use my discount code JBX at My Marrha Jewels, and you get a 5% discount every time you purchase an item from them. They ship all over Russia, so this is one brand you actually want to patronize. You can gift it to your girlfriends, you can gift it to your friends, you can gift it to your mom, even you can give it to your guys, because they actually have a lot of things available in their latest collection, and I'm sure you're definitely going to like something there. The link is going to be in the description box about how to shop, their Instagram page, and everything you need to know about this brand. So let's get right into today's video. So in today's video, I'm just going to be talking about the lessons I learned from staying off social media, or I would just like to call it lessons that I learned in solitude. Okay, because the last couple of months that I spent away from social media was actually spent in solitude for the most part of it. It meant that what I had to do was just to focus on myself, focus on my growth, stay away from the noise, and just to really think about why I was doing what I was doing, and just to find meaning in my life. So lesson 1 is to actually embrace solitude. You see, it's so easy to be caught up in the noise in our current world today. Sometimes many of us are actually having dreams or carrying dreams and ambitions that are actually not ours, but it's because of what society has given to us as the meaning of life and success. For example, some people desire to live in big mansions. There's nothing wrong with that desire, but I'm getting somewhere here. Some people desire to live in certain houses, they desire to drive certain cars, they desire to attain certain heights, not just because they want it for themselves or because there is a purpose assignment tied to it. Embracing solitude will help you to sit back, to reflect, and to find meaning for your life, to find purpose, assignment, and calling. Why am I doing the things that I'm doing? Why do I have these goals? Why do I have these ambitions? Why do I want to be rich? Why do I want to go to school? Why do I want to go for a master's degree? I want you to embrace solitude. I want you to be able to sit back, relax, just take a moment to breathe and to really analyze the reasons that you are doing the things that you are doing. My next point is knowing yourself. During my time alone, all I had was myself for the most part. I mean, I'm back to Instagram now. I'm back to creating content on YouTube. But before that happened, all I really had was myself. I was going to school. I was going to work. I was really just serving God and just being by myself. You know what they say about single women that want to find a man, but then they spend most of their time in their houses, in their rooms. That's actually me. Actually making time for yourself, actually creating time for yourself, not just about the self-care routine, like beauty routine and stuff. That's good, but actually having to sit with yourself, actually having to get to know yourself. What do I like? What do I want out of life? Why am I doing the things that I'm doing? One thing I also want you to know is that we are not all the same. Not all of us will work in 9 to 5. Not all of us will start businesses. Not all of us will be entrepreneurs. Not all of us will be content creators. Because I left content creation, I came back and then I'm just like, oh my God, this space has been taken by everyone literally. But not all of us will fall into these societal standards. Not all of us will finish school and immediately get married. Not all of us will get married and immediately have children. Now, I'm not saying any of these things are bad. I'm just saying that you need to know yourself. You need to know God's plan for your life. You need to know your assignment. You need to know the things that you are called to do, and not just following the bandwagon, or not just following trends, or just following what society defines for you as success, or what you need to be doing at a certain point in your life. I don't know who else is on this table, but I thought I was going to be married at 25. I was probably going to have my children latest at 28 and all that. I'm currently 26, turning 27 in 6 months. I'm not engaged. I don't have a man in my life, okay? And it means that while I'm trusting God to actually enter this next phase of my life, which is to like get married and all of that, but I have not defined my life by those standards that I had set for myself due to societal pressure or societal standards. I have learned to embrace my life and my journey because I got to know myself better. I got to be clear on my goals, my assignments, my purpose, and you should do that for yourself. Take a day off, take 2 days off, just actually find time to know yourself, date yourself, love yourself, embrace yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, things that you can actually control. Some of us are desiring things in ourselves that it's not actually something that you can control. Sis, bro, it's 2024. And I need you to learn to love yourself. I need you to determine that you say, I would know myself. Even if you're engaged, even if you're in a relationship, even if you have a family of your own, knowing yourself is always very important in the journey of life. The next point is trusting the process. One common denominator in life is change. Every time we are experiencing change, from being a baby to being a toddler to being a teenager to being an adult, the list just continues. We are always experiencing change. Life in itself is dynamic, and it's something that you have to embrace, and then you have to trust the process. I mean, if you told me that today I would probably be making videos, I would be a makeup artist, I would be a dermatologist, I would be doing all these many things that I'm doing right now. These were not things that I fully thought about. The only thing I knew as at, let's say, 9 or 10 years ago was that I wanted to become a doctor. All these other parts of my life that I've embraced have come with change, such as relocating from Nigeria when I was 17, deciding to stay back in Russia and to actually start a new life in a different city. These are some changes that have happened in my life that I've had to embrace. Even living under sanctions, this wasn't something that anybody planned, but here we are 2 years post living under sanctions, and life is actually moving. So change is something that you actually have to embrace. One thing that I'm learning to do in my life is to actually trust the process. It's so hard because we want to know point B first before leaving point A, and it doesn't always happen like that. Sometimes you have to just take that first step. You have to just embrace that process. You have to trust that God is actually working in your life. You actually have to trust that your life is not a mistake. There is a purpose tied to why you're existing, and even though it does not happen the way you think it's going to happen, it will eventually happen for you. This is something that you should actually embrace. embrace change, trust the process, trust the journey. You find out that you are already moving in the wrong direction, it's okay to always pause and to take a U-turn. Just imagine you're going on a journey and then you realize halfway through the journey that you're actually heading the wrong direction. Do you become mad and just feel bad about it and whine about it and not take a U-turn to your right direction? No, you don't do that. And that is why even as we are going on this journey called life, many times we'll actually get to the point where you realize that, okay, this is not what I want for my life. I thought I wanted to become a doctor, but no, I actually think I'll do better in this, or I think my strengths are in this area, not in this area. Or I studied banking and finance and I do not actually see myself working in a bank. And it's okay to actually pause and to take that U-turn, to start learning something new. Yes, change in itself is not easy, but it is something that you should embrace and you'll be thankful that you did that. Next point for me is to embrace your relationship with God. What your salvation story is, but for me, just like many of us, grew up in a Christian home, went to church, went to Bible school, but then, there's still like the little foxes that were surrounded in our lives, or will I say weights that were in our lives, and then it took an actual decision in my adult years to say, you know what, I want to follow this Jesus. You know what, I want to know this Jesus. I want to be intimate with him. I want to know him for myself beyond just what they told me in Sunday school. I actually want to have a relationship with Jesus. Embracing that, embracing biblical values, embracing the Christian lifestyle, and actually living for God, living for the audience of one. This is something that was a big change for me in the last 1 year plus since I left, and it's something that I've embraced and has become a huge part of my life. Another thing that I learned on this journey is to embrace hard things. Guys, it is not easy. This is the third time I'm actually creating this video just to say I'm back to YouTube, and I'm so glad that I actually stuck to the process. Many times I said to my friends, I'm going to give up, I'm not doing it again, I want to just change, I want to just not bother about content creation, because it was so hard to keep doing the same thing and then it wasn't just working out. I had to embrace the hardship that comes with life. I had to embrace the hardship that comes with sometimes doing a project. I had to embrace the hardship that comes with doing something new, or just accepting or recognizing that it's okay if you used to do something before, but then coming back to it is harder than you expected. It is absolutely okay for you to go through hardship in life. Even Jesus admonishes us that we'll go through trials and tribulations, but then we should be of good cheer because he has already won the victory for us. Meaning that in life you go through hardship, but then you have to persevere, you have to be persistent, you have to have tenacity. You have to know that even if I might have to do this 10 times, I'm still going to stick to it, and then I'm going to see results. So the last thing I want to talk about is what to expect from me going forward. As you can see on the banner of my YouTube channel, that I'm going to be posting every Friday. This has been such a struggle, especially in the last 4 weeks. I actually changed this banner 4 weeks ago and I posted it on my WhatsApp status. But that is when the devil started to just try his best to just make sure that I do not come back or that this video doesn't work out. But I'm so glad that if you are seeing this video, it means that we finally won this battle, and I'm going to do my best to make sure that every Friday you have something from me. If at all anything changes with my schedule, I'll definitely announce it on my community page, but you can expect me to post videos every Friday. I'm going to still continue to talk about my life here in Russia, my experiences. I'm going to still share educational content for you, but I'm also going to do more of beauty and lifestyle content. I actually used to create beauty content when I started making videos on YouTube, but it wasn't doing so well, and living and schooling in Russia content kind of took over my channel, but that's not all what I'm about. I'm going to still continue to create content on beauty, lifestyle. That's going to be it for this video. I didn't want it to be something so long. I just wanted to come on here, talk about my journey, and just to announce that I'm back to creating content on YouTube, so you can shout it on the rooftop. You can tell everyone that Joyce Busola is back to creating content on YouTube. I'm so excited about this journey. I don't want to say new journey because it's just like continue what I started before. Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. Please like my video, please share my video. I have a lot from my previous content that are still helpful to today, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, stay blessed, stay glowing, stay hydrated. I love you guys. Bye.